What if I told you the very moment you stopped chasing them was the exact moment they felt pulled to reach out? Sounds backwards, right? I get it. We're taught to do more if we want something, to text first, to fix it, to fight for it. But when it comes to energy, that logic doesn't apply, because when it comes to love, attraction, and connection, the universe doesn't respond to begging. It responds to belief. And here's the truth. There's a reason they haven't messaged you yet. And it's not what you think. It's not because they don't care. It's not because you weren't good enough. It's not even because they've moved on. It's because of what you're broadcasting without realizing it. And once you understand how to flip that switch in their mind, they'll feel like they have to reach out, like something just won't sit right until they do. They'll think it's their own idea, but you'll know exactly what triggered it. So stick around, because what I'm about to show you, it works so fast, it'll honestly freak you out. By the end of this video, you'll know the exact technique people are using to get that message, that call, that, "Hey, I've been thinking about you" text, sometimes within hours. No chasing, no begging, no pretending you've moved on while secretly checking your phone every 5 minutes. This isn't about tricks. It's about energy. It's about shifting how you feel inside, so they feel that change outside. This is about making them feel the pull, even if they don't understand why, even if they're with someone else, even if you haven't spoken in weeks. Because when the energy shifts, their thoughts shift, and suddenly you're back on their radar, out of nowhere. Let's break it down. 911, the invisible signal you're already sending. Have you ever noticed that when you finally stop caring, when you stop checking their stories, stop refreshing your inbox, stop overanalyzing their every word, suddenly they pop up? "Hey, been thinking about you." "Hey, stranger." Or they like an old post, or watch your story all the way through. It's not coincidence. It's not random. It's not some fluke of timing. It's energy. See, you're constantly sending out signals, even when you're doing absolutely nothing. And desperation, it's loud. It doesn't matter how cool you act. If you're obsessing internally, they feel it. Even if you're silent, they feel the pull of your need. But when you shift into confidence, into peace, into that calm inner knowing that says, "I don't chase, I attract," that's when they feel something change. They might not know why they suddenly miss you, why your name pops into their head out of nowhere, why they feel this low-key urge to message you. But that's the moment the switch flips. So ask yourself, honestly, am I chasing or attracting? There's no shame in the answer, just awareness. Comment below with one word, attracting or chasing. Let's see where everyone's at. Because when you call it out, you take back control. No number 2, the thought trigger technique. Now let's get into the technique that's helped thousands of people get that unexpected message, that out-of-nowhere call, that "I don't know what came over me, I just had to talk to you" text. Here's what you do. Step 1. Find a quiet moment. Not just physically quiet, but mentally. Turn off your notifications. Take a deep breath. Let the noise fade. You don't need an altar or incense. Just you, your breath, and the person on your mind. Now gently close your eyes. Picture them clearly, not as some fantasy version of them, but as they truly are. Their hair, their voice, the way they laugh, the way they look at you when they're really listening. Bring them into your mind's eye like you're right there with them. And now, speak to them. Not aloud, just in your head. but not like you're pleading, like you're remembering a moment that already happened, like it's real, because it is. Say this silently, but with full emotion, with the kind of certainty that doesn't ask. It declares, "You're thinking about me. You miss me. You want to reach out." Say it like it's already true. Feel it in your chest, in your gut, in your hands. See it, vividly. Them picking up the phone, their fingers hesitating, then typing, then sending. Feel that energy in your body as if it's already happened. Because that's the real trick. Emotion carries the message. Not the words, not the technique. Your belief. That's what reaches them. If you don't believe it, they won't feel it. But the moment you do, it's like a frequency opens up, and they pick it up without even knowing why. So go ahead, visualize it. What's the exact message they'll send you? Picture the words, the punctuation, the way it'll feel when your phone lights up with their name. You got it? Good. Now do this. Write your imagined message in the comments right now, not later, not maybe. Now, because when you write it, you claim it, you send it out into the field, and you give the universe something to echo back to you. Seriously, put it out there. You'll be surprised how fast things shift when you stop chasing and start aligning. No, number 4, the hardest part that no one talks about. Now, this is where most people screw it all up. They finish the visualization, they do the energy work, they feel the moment, and then what happens? They go right back to checking their phone every 30 seconds, refreshing the chat, staring at the last message, hoping to see that typing bubble. Please, don't do that. Because the moment you start waiting, you shift back into lack. And here's why that's a problem. That needy energy. It cancels out everything you just did. It tells the universe, I don't have it yet. And remember, energy doesn't respond to what you want. It responds to what you're being. So instead of waiting, instead of clinging, act like the message already came. Pause right here and ask yourself, how would you feel if they'd already messaged you? Seriously, close your eyes and imagine it right now. That notification pops up. You see their name. That flood of emotion hits. What's your vibe? Would you feel calm, relieved, smiling to yourself like, of course they messaged me? Would you walk a little lighter? Would you go about your day with this quiet confidence? That's what I mean when I say, act like the message already came. Not fake it, not force it, but tap into the version of you that already received it. Confident, calm, a little smug. Good. Hold that. Sit in that energy. Let it sink in. Let it become your new normal. Now, go live your life from that place. You don't need to obsess. You don't need to refresh the inbox. You don't need to check if it's working. It is. This step, letting go, is what locks it in. This is the energy that seals the deal. It's like you're sending the final signal to the universe. I'm not waiting for you. I'm just open. Read that again. I'm not waiting for you. I'm just open. That's the most magnetic energy you can ever be in, because waiting is tight. It's tense. It says, please notice me. But openness, that's powerful. That says you can come in or not. Either way, I'm good. And that energy, they can feel it, even if they don't understand why, even if they're not spiritually tuned in. They feel the pull shift from pressure to pure magnetism. They may suddenly start dreaming about you, seeing your name everywhere, feeling this urge to check in, even if they'd convinced themselves they were over you. Why? Because you stopped gripping, and you started radiating. And that shift? That's the one no one talks about, but it changes everything. No number 4 when it actually works. Here's the wild part. It usually happens when you least expect it. Seriously, it's not when you're staring at the clock. It's not when you're analysing old conversations or rewatching old stories. It's when you're out, laughing with your friends. It's when you're fully present, doing something that lights you up. It's when you've truly let go of the outcome and dropped into your life again. That's the moment your phone buzzes. That's when you glance at the screen and see a name you didn't expect, but somehow were ready for. That's when you open your messages and see, "Hey, I've been thinking about you." You ever had that happen? A random message just when you finally stop thinking about them. It's spooky in the best way. Drop a yes in the comments if you know what I mean, because it's real, it works. And no, it's not magic. It's not some woo-woo fantasy or made-up belief. It's mindset, it's energy, it's alignment. And once you learn how to shift it, everything changes. So if you felt even a tiny shift while watching this, if you caught yourself smiling, if your heart skipped even half a beat, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments who you want to hear from. Let's put some energy behind it together. And if you want more techniques like this, simple, powerful and real, subscribe and turn on that bell. I make videos like this every week, no fluff, no filler, just the good stuff. And if you're serious about learning how to master this attraction energy, join the channel membership. Members get access to exclusive videos, deeper techniques, private Q&A sessions, and personal help with your specific situation. Tap that join button below and let's work on this together. Because here's the truth. You don't have to force someone to think about you. You don't have to chase. You just have to shift. And when your energy is right, their message becomes inevitable. Try this tonight. Watch this again if you need to. And when that message comes, come back and tell me. I want to hear your story. You're more powerful than you think. See you in the next video.